Yep. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Twitch Johnson. So grab your substance or your drinks or stay sober minded, if you will. And with that being said, let's start the show. If you feeling my vibe, like, share, and subscribe. Catch me on all social media platforms that I'll be leaving down in the description below. And before we get into this handsome young man on the screen with me, we got the current events that nobody asked for. Well, we got to spin to this. I won't be doing the current events. We're going to let him do the pitch for himself. Since this is fitness, let's take it there.
What's
Bring
good?
it.
Man, it's CD Fit. My name's Seth. Fitness trainer, content creator, promoting my business, man. Up and coming. Trying to get rowdy, man. Trying to get excited in here.
Okay.
First time. So right now, we starting with a little special. I got 4 things that I like to do. You could buy 4 sessions up front, $25 each. One session is 30. We got more packages after that.
Amen. There you go. We got the current events that nobody asked for, and we're going to
Mm-hmm.
keep it going. So you kind of did it, but let's do it again. Tell us who you are, where you from, and a little bit about yourself.
All right, man. My name's Seth Loeffler. I go by CD Fit. I'm from New Jersey, South Jersey. 24 years old, up and coming trainer. I've been training for about a year. I've been doing content for about a year. I just really started this fitness training stuff this summer officially. So trying to get myself like a good groove. I'm up to 20 clients as of now. I'm on the rise right now. Thriving. Can't complain at all.
That part, fresh out the gate and jumped in the whip. Here we go.
Yup. Jumped in
Okay.
the deep end.
Seth. We're not gonna spoil it for people, but we actually have a connection. We have a great connection to someone that's a giant in both of our lives. We won't spoil that because he'll be around soon. I'd like to keep that for that episode.
Okay.
Before we gonna keep this on to you, and before we keep it on to you, let's just pay homage to someone else. So let's do the pour out or pour up. So who you want to pour out for, or who you want to pour up for?
Man, we're gonna pour out for my boy Kwani, man. My boy Kwani just passed away the other day. You feel me? The gun violence needs to stop, man. Put the guns down, knuckle up, or just solve it with talking, bro. It's simple. Pour out for my
Mm.
man's Kwani.
All right, we're gonna pour out for Kwani.
I don't got nothing. You feel? I'm not really a big
That's all
drinker,
right.
so
Me either,
we
but
got
I
water.
got this. Get money and
Yes.
drink water.
Thank
I
you,
should
thank
have.
you.
I should have got the water since this is fitness. This is terrible.
Listen, it's all good. As long as we
Supposed to be
got
the
the
coach. Yeah.
clear, we cool. It's
All
clear, we
right.
good.
Let's go. So you touched a little bit about like how you got into it. It's been a year. What inspired you more in depth to go the fitness route? Like, how did you get started?
Honestly, like I said, I started off I started off really just on the wrong route. I had the wrong friend group. I was running around trying to be like a thug, trying to be like a gangster, you feel me? And so one day I just realized this is not what I wanted to do anymore. And my brother, he was already a personal trainer, already a fitness content creator, and he told me, "Listen, man, like he put me in the gym. He was like, you getting some good size on you. I think you should start taking it serious." So one day I just decided, let me just sign up for to be a coach. Once I signed up, I took a course and I got it. I didn't tell anyone that I passed. I became a coach. I told my brother, he looked at me, he was like, "Bro, what?" Like he was like, "We got a spot open at the gym. Come now." And me, I'm like, I don't know. I always had anxiety. I'm not really good with new people. I'm still on my tough guy phase. If I'm not really the one to come up to anyone, but I said, let me just try something new. And it's been thriving ever since. Left the street life alone, became a full-time positive personal trainer. I'm just pushing positive, pushing peace. That's all I'm doing.
The new pushing P. I like that.
Yup, new pushing P.
You're like you're the second fitness person that I've know from the hood. It's the second one. Shout out to Zay. Like he got the monster camp going on, and now we got you. Like it's gladiator school for him, and just to hear positive stories like that. I actually watched. And for people who don't know, they probably think that that's a walk in the park. It's actually
Nah.
exams you have to take. It also has some math. So if you hate math, that's terrible too. Like how is that exam? Is it a walk in the park?
Oh my gosh. So when The exam is honestly like when you first start, it's a bunch of questions, all right? And you're getting a bunch of quizzes each time you pass like a certain segment. Once I got to the actual test, I did not know anything. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is going on? Where was this when I was taking the quizzes? And
Right.
honestly, it threw me off, completely threw it off. But I'm like, let me buckle down, take a deep breath. If I got to skip the questions, I'm going to skip the questions. I'll tell you what, me, I'm not a good quiz person. I'm not a good test person. But listen, we got to get it done. So I did what I had to do. I
I
passed
love
it. I think I got like a 90 on it. I'm like, okay, we getting somewhere.
it. I mean,
Yep.
90% of the theory, 10% of the extra. But as long as you got it done, I myself is
Hmm.
reversed. I'm good at testing. I'm terrible at studying. I'll just like
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm gonna just take the test. Some
Listen, I'm
people
terrible
brains just
at
work
both.
like that.
I'm terrible at both.
All right, so let's break it down because I followed your journey when I discovered that you were into this. I seen your before, I seen your afters. A lot of in relation not relationship, a lot of fitness coaches, their before and afters is like after long years of dedication, and then they show the six packs and all that.
Yeah.
Yours, you actually got to see the transitions. You got to see the
Yes.
levels to it. So it's relatable. It's not like
Yes.
those higher ups who you could do it too, and they just looking so ripped and so shredded. You
Yeah.
actually have the heartfelt story where we following you. What is the mental health piece behind that when it comes to having weight complexes? Like, what does it do to your mental health?
Honestly, man, for people that don't know, CD fit actually means cut different fitness. That means, bro,
Hmm.
I'm giving it to you like you never seen before. So
Okay.
really for me, it cleaned my mental. Like when you go to the gym, you're working on yourself. Like people go in there and they think you gotta you're looking at everybody else's body, you're comparing. Comparison is joy's thief. You cannot look at someone and say, I wanna be like that. Okay, it's cool. But when you start working towards it, and you start feeling and you start accomplishing those minor goals, it's nothing that you ever experienced before. It just makes you thrive, makes you a better person, cleans your mental, and you're not thinking so much negativity. All you're thinking
Mm.
about is I'm getting better every single day.
Right.
It's a different emotion. It's really, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I did this too. And then once I learned about myself and I wanted to experience the journey of giving someone else that type of experience of themselves and giving them gratitude, it's amazing. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that was God's journey for myself.
Hmm. Like I see when you're doing your content, you blowing up pretty fast. I gotta give it to you. I gotta hand it to
Thank you,
you on
thank
that.
you.
You're funny. You're funny with it. I see you got your partner in the videos too. You guys be doing some challenges.
Of
I don't
course.
know if that was your lady or your homegirl, but y'all did a skit together. It's funny.
Yep, yep.
Um, how does social media influence the fitness world today? Negative and positive, both sides.
Honestly, if you look at it, it it can be negative on the fact that people think results come fast. Does not. Like everyone goes at their own pace. You could see someone like me in a case. I was really skinny. I had some like muscle to me because I always played sports, but it came to me fast. The next person, he can have the same build as me, but he's not going to gain that fast. But people always tend to look at social media as like the perfect situation now. Everyone's not going to post the raw like I do. They're going to post the luxury stuff and make it seem it's all glams and glitters and all that. No, that's a misconception. A lot of people are just going to give it to you when it's all finished, like you said before. But then the pros to it, the positive part is like you get a lot of motivation to that. Like when you look at this, some people you either take it right the right way and you think positive about it. It gives you the motivation to go get it. Like that's how I want it to be, and I wanted to make it funny as well. Like the gym community is like it wants you to come in, but a lot of people are scared. So I give you that fun pull inside. I want you to come on, and if you need
Hmm.
help, I'm here. Like that's how the gym community really is.
Absolutely. Um, Which leads into the question that just popped up. How do you motivate people who are unmotivated?
So with me being a personal trainer, I've learned to tap into people's sensitive side. What is your goal? Okay, my goal is to lose weight. Why? Because you want to look good in that dress that you have put up in that closet that you can't fit in anymore. So I tap into that emotional side, pull you in, you know? I want to look good. I want to look good in this suit. I have a vacation coming up. I need that summer bod. I'm trying to get the girls. I'm trying to get Liddy, whatever. You want to feel good about yourself, right? Come on.
What's the
Basically,
difference
that's
between
basically it.
what is the difference between the freelance coaches and the traditional coaches? And what I mean by that is the coaches that you would catch inside of the gym who's lingering around to give you that sales pitch when they see that, oh, you look kind of vulnerable, we're going to teach you how to do this, versus the freelance that's independent like yourself, who the clients acquire about you just off of what they're seeing that you're putting out there as far as content or results.
I would say I care about people's journey more than, I'm not going to say more than the next person because I don't know. But for me, I look at it as I'm going to text you every morning. I'm going to text you a Bible verse. I text all my clients Bible verses every morning. I want you to know that I care. I want you to know that this journey is not just you versus you. It's you and me versus you. So
Love that.
I don't look at it as you're by yourself. I'm with you. If you lose, I lose. If you win, I win.
And that ties into the motivation and that one-to-one interaction. You want to feel like you have a connection, like you have that chemistry, that you're not just getting compensated to make me look well. I mean, of course that, but you want to feel like you care. Here's the spin to that thing though. When remember I was talking about the traditional fitness trainers, and they just pop up out of nowhere. Hey, I can see that you could use some help on that deadlift. Let me give you some of the tools that could do this. I always found like fitness trainers annoying. That's
I
what
get
I'm
it.
gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It is like you're like, nah, I'm good, I got this, and then trying to tell you all the workouts that you're doing wrong, what you could do right, how you can improve. And don't get me wrong, I have some brothers and sisters that will show you some shit, and you'll be like, damn, maybe I should hire them. The other spin to it is you said religion. What if you run into a client that's not tapped into like the religious side? Like, how do you give them motivation in the morning?
Yeah, honestly, I'm always gonna push religion. I'm not gonna sit here and deny the Lord at all. If you don't believe in him, awesome, amazing, but I'm gonna keep pushing him towards you. The good thing about it too is I'm not going to sit there and annoy you and throw it in your face that you're wrong. I'm still going to motivate you in a different direction. That's why I
Mhm.
said you always got to tap into somebody's emotional side to get to know them. And once you get to know their goals, their journey, and why they're here, why they want to succeed, it's easier to tap into that motivational side. It's good that I actually went to college to take like a psychology course because then you get to know people's certain tendencies and how to read them well. So I
Mhm.
kind of get the gist of how to tap into someone's motivational side or what they need, what versus what they don't need. So
I
yeah,
love. I love that. Listen, what do you think the biggest misconception people get about fitness coaches?
uh, I would say I don't know.
Well,
Some of
let, let's
them
re-
I
let's
don't know.
let's rephrase the question. So let's tie it into you. What's the biggest misconception that people get about you as a fitness coach?
Well, I could say this: when I approach people, people automatically think because of my size that if they train with me, they're going to be as big as me. That's not
Okay.
the case with some of them. So I feel like a lot of people look at it as I don't want to get a personal trainer that's going to kill me every day. Like that's not the case. We're going to work towards your goals a certain way. We're going to
Hmm.
get there to where we can stay on a healthy course without giving up. I feel like that could be a good
Yes,
misunderstanding.
I think I'll talk in general because I know a lot of trainers. I've had trainers in the past. They were actually good. I won't lie. The misconception that I had as a person that's not inside of those industries is that I can knock out and look like them, like you was explaining, like in fast results. And I think that's where the psychology and the misconception, the manipulation comes. You see someone who's fit, you see someone who's got like they're detailed and like how they look with their back, their abs, chest, and you want that. So you're
Yes.
like, okay, that's what I was saying about the traditional trainers. If you see them inside of the gym, they're like, let me just show you a thing or two about a thing or two. They show you some stuff and it makes you feel like, yo, I'm about to, yeah, I think I can do this. And if
Yeah.
they got good customer service and good, pitching skills, they wrap you in. You notice once you get in and you wrapped into these contracts that you can't get out. Now, they working you, and you don't notice that there's levels to that. There's a combination of science and nutrition, and there's a workout, and you can't just go one day. You gotta go a few days at a time when you first starting out. I don't have to school you, you know this, and
Yeah,
you have to tie in diet. So
exactly.
for you, when once you get your client, once they locked in with you, yeah, we want you, Seth. You're doing a great thing. Um, how do you keep your client motivated other than the inspiration? What if they feel like the results that they're looking for is not coming as fast as they want and they want to give up? What does that look like now?
Well, okay, so as of right now, I've had at least one group. Okay, I have a group of two ladies and they come and we haven't been quite hitting their goals. Okay,
Mm,
so
okay.
awesome. What are we doing at home? What are you doing at home that doesn't reflect what we come to the gym and do? Because if
Mm,
we're coming to the gym and we're working out for our 45 minutes, we go home, what are you eating after that?
mm,
Okay, so we got to cut that out. Are we eating out? Yes. Why? What are you going out and eating? McDonald's? Oh, so that's why we're staying at the weight that we're staying. So what I do is I try to cut down what we're doing wrong and correct it, nip it in the butt as fast as we can. That's why
mm,
when they come in, I don't allow them to complain about anything. I ask them what we're doing at home or when we leave the gym to manipulate our goals and success towards our goals and our achievements that we're trying to achieve. So I haven't ran into someone who doesn't necessarily hit those marks, those
mm.
goals. I've only ran into minor disagreements, stuff like that.
Right. That's unfortunate, and it's actually positive. I like the way that you tackled that situation. It's not pushy. It's understandable. It's empathetic. You're still open to like we can continue this. I myself, I've watched others. They get into this quick motivation. We all seen it with the New Year's resolution. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna gain weight.
Yes.
That's the cash cow for gyms. I
Yes,
learned
it
that.
is.
I learned that the New Year's resolution when I was working out hard body, I realized that like this is where a lot of men and women they make that resolution, and then about 90 days to
3 months is that.
3 months, 90 days to 6 months, the gym goes from being crowded back to normal. And I
Back
hate
to
those
normal.
resolution people because I'm like, now they taking up the treadmills, the benches, and we
Yes.
like, oh man, like I can't wait till they just snap out of it and give up. No, no offense to them. Like, um, I wanna keep it more on the clients again. You have 20 clients now. That's amazing.
Mm.
Amen. Let's give a clap for that.
Thank you. Thank you. I
And,
appreciate it.
and it's been a year. Now,
Yeah.
a lot of people do not have that success in that year.
Yeah.
People wish to get where you are at. I know 20 to like giants does not sound like a huge number. But in a year, do you know how many people try to make content in a year and can't even get past like 5, 6 views, 10 views, even with a reel?
Yeah.
That takes character, not just character,
A lot
personality
of
mixed
discipline.
in. A lot of discipline. So when you're doing this content and you also interacting with these individuals and you get the clients, what do you do for yourself?
So at first, I wasn't a real big celebration guy. Cause why? I didn't look past I want to be at 1 million followers. So once I started to realize like we're not, bro, like last year I was only getting 300 views. And now this year in the past month, I want to say I've been getting over at least my minimum video is 2,000 views.
I've
And I'm
seen it,
getting a 100 likes on that
and
at
it's
least.
still running up.
So
Yeah.
why am I not celebrating? I wasn't here last year. I
Okay.
need to celebrate myself. I need to celebrate these goals. If not, I'm going to stay stagnant and I'm going to decline.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I'm not hitting the goals per se, but I'm doing better than I was last year. I'm doing
Amen.
better than I was yesterday. So
Mm. Amen.
I just learned to celebrate myself, and celebrating myself is I try not to, get under the influence too much. If I want to and I want to call my brother or my girl up, hey, let's get a couple drinks.
Amen.
I just did something right here, or I'm going harder in the gym. Honestly, I'm just that
Amen.
healthy guy.
Yes, it's the little things to celebrate yourself in, and I'm
It
glad
is.
that you do that because when you're dealing with people don't know this, but the fitness industry is the helping profession.
It
It's
is.
a social service, so you're having person to person interaction. You're not just working on someone's physical, you're actually working on their mind too,
Yes,
because
indeed.
yes. So you said you had to incorporate psychology. People don't know the science of the body and the mind. People
Muscle.
don't get
Yep.
that.
Mind
I'm,
muscle
I'm glad.
connection.
I'm glad that you threw that out there, and they people are understanding that you're not just somebody that got in the shape and said, I'm gonna help other people just by what worked for me." You actually went out there, did the education, incorporated yourself, and now you're helping
Yes.
others. So what do you tell introverts and shy people? You know, you have those people who are just like afraid to go in the gym because they don't want people watching them. How do you work with a client like that?
Honestly, I just tell them, listen, everyone's here for themselves. Once we get in here, it's me and you. We're not worried about anyone else. Once you get to look around, no one's worried about you. If they're staring at you, they probably know that you're doing something that they need to be doing. So I always tell my clients, you're here for yourself. You're here to better yourself. We're not here to better someone else's point of view of you. We're here to
Yes.
better your point of view of yourself. So it's not about being shy. It is about being shy, but it's about breaking that and being healthy with your mind to where it's like, I'm not going to tell myself that I'm not going to the gym because someone thinks I'm fat or someone thinks they look better than me. No, we're
Mm,
working towards our goals. And once they see you come in achieving those goals, they're going to tap in with you, asking
absolutely.
you, how did you do that? So,
Absolutely. That is true. Like when I was at the gym, I would be sitting at like any section and you'll see the people who come in and how they look when they start, if they stay consistent. And over time you'll look at them again like, oh wow, that's yeah, they getting it. They getting to it. It's
mm,
fire. I'll be honest to say like there was more times when I was getting lackadaisical. I was going to the gym just to look at the girls. That's what I was doing.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, like let's speak about the girls. Let's speak about the guys. Both. Let's mix up. When you're in the gym, there's a lot of content creators now that are promoting fitness. Do you run into other content creators while you're in the gym?
Every day, every day. And I've always, it's hard now when you run into other content creators because some content creators that you approach feel like we have to be in competition. And I'm the one,
Wow.
and I've learned this with my brother. We go to the gym and we have a strong presence. We know who we are. And there's a difference. When you know who you are versus when you don't, you tend to feel like you're in competition with others. So I've learned from him, actually, my brother, that you need to go up to someone and break the ice. Like, listen, man, I'm here on the same journey as you. We could connect. We can collab. If you don't want to go that route, good luck to you.
Mm.
I'm over here though, and if you need to, we can collab. So I ran into a couple of them, but
Right.
I try to I always try to reach out and uplift.
And that's the right direction you want to go. It's that we're not in competition. We're in consultation. We helping each other.
Yeah,
But yeah, people do get intimidated. I haven't been to the gym in a long time. I'm gonna be honest with you. But when I was going faithfully. I would see content. I would see one brother over here that's working on the pull up bar, showing you all the tips and all the tricks that you could do, and then you have another brother over here doing the bench presses, showing you how to properly put your thumbs together. But now he's looking
mm-hmm.
at this brother and he's sizing him. And he's like, "Well, I was about to go do some content about that next, so now I gotta steal his shit." And then you have sisters in there, doing they crunches and getting their butt ready and showing girls how to do that. You got other girls, they're doing their so it's like it's constant competition where I say this often in lies. The analysis of bread. There's a lot of brands of bread out there. Everyone just tastes different.
Mm,
It's the same thing as bread. It's just a little something different, but everyone can make it.
yeah,
Everyone can make it,
exactly.
and that's how I see like fitness going. Who are some fitness gurus that you look up to?
Honestly, I have a lot, but my
Hmm.
main one I think of right now, he's actually in New Jersey. His name's Hottie,
Okay.
and I look up to. I look. I don't. I'm not gonna say I look up to him, but I want to. That's the type of content I want to push out. He's
Okay.
him, and it's two others. I think his name is Unk, and the other one's named Scala. Those three, they go to the gym, they go hard. Everyone's in the gym talking about, oh, y'all ego lift. It's, bro, when you get to a certain point of strength, you can't go in there and just touch 20s. And I'm sorry that you, not you, but I'm sorry that you
Oh,
have to touch 20s or 30s, and I'm over here touching 70s and 60s. It's like, when I get to that point, I don't want to care what people think. That's why I look up to them, because it's like they go so hard and don't care. This is my style of lifting, and you're going to accept it. That's how they push out content. It's awesome. Plus, they do like the fitness modeling and their clothing brand. So it's basically like all the stuff that I'm trying to get into.
right. You said something very interesting. Ego lifting.
Yeah,
So for me, that terminology is I'm pretty. I can guess that that means that like you in there. People would assume you're showing off
yeah.
with the weights. What are
We're
some
pushing.
other? Yeah, keep going. I'm sorry.
We're pushing. Ego lifting is basically you're pushing weight that you're not supposed to be pushing because you think you have the strength for it.
Mm, okay, yeah, all right. So I was assuming right. What is some other fitness slang out there? Like put us on, like so we could I could know like I could be informed when I go to the gym. Like yeah,
Honestly, man, I'm not hip to a lot of this stuff. Like, it's like surprising, but I'm not hip. I
it's
try to.
okay.
They throw out this new slang called winter arc, and I've been asking everyone, what does that mean? And
I don't even
supposedly
know
it
what that
means
is.
like supposedly winter arc means like we're in that bag for the winter, like and it's like, man, why can't we just say I'm in that mode, like I'm
Okay.
on bad timing right now. I don't know. I'm so lost. I'm on my own. I'm trying to
The
create
winter
my
art.
own slang.
All right. Well, you got anything you want us to just look out for that? We might be like, yo, yeah, we in the Seth community. Only us know about this. You know.
Honestly, not right now. You just gonna have to tune into the content. I'm waiting
I
for
love
them to
that.
peep something that I say a lot in there.
I love that. Before
Yeah.
you were doing fitness content, were you doing content at all? And how do you create your content? Like, how do you navigate it? Because it's funny, but yet educational.
So I wasn't doing content at all. I
Mm,
really wasn't doing a mixture of anything. Like I said, I was tied into a bunch of other stuff that I did not need to be tied into. When I say everything came together at once, my brother told me, let's get into the gym. I said, you know what? Okay, cool. Let's start taking this serious. And then I did this challenge my very first year. Honestly, it really gave me knowledge on how to lift and get a set schedule.
mm,
And it was the C-Bum challenge. That's Chris Bumstead. He's 6-time Olympian. So I followed his regimen, and I just decided, like, let me just record this, like, track my progress. So I was posting on TikTok, and I was getting a lot of views. I was getting almost like, I would probably say probably 100 to 1,000 each video. And I'm
mm-hmm,
like, wow, like, why can't I do this exact thing that Sebum is doing? So I'm
mm-hmm.
like, let me just give it a try. I just been posting ever since. Yeah, honestly, it's just been, once I tapped into this side of like getting knowledgeable of how to lift, I'm like, let me teach others how to get big, since they always come up to me in the gym and ask me. And then I'm just funny. Like myself, I'm just a goofy dude. So I was like,
Yeah,
let me just throw in some funny content.
bro,
And
you funny as a motherfucker. Like
I appreciate it.
talking to you versus watching you is totally different. Like I'm saying, like I'm picking up this introvert energy, not shy, introverted.
Mm.
But when you watching you on the screen, these contents, you would get like this cocky ego funny dude. And I guess it's cool. So one of them that stuck out, I don't know the name of the exercise, but you and your brother or your homie, I don't know who he is to you. You guys were
Yeah.
lifting the bell up. You were lifting the weight up like this. You guys were taking turns, and
Okay.
you just had this his look versus yours. You just had this real ego, cocky look like.
Yeah, like I was doing it easy,
And I'm
huh?
like, I'm looking at so I'm looking at each size as it like enhances, and I'm like, well, that shit probably fake. That's what I was thinking in my head. At the same time, I know what you do, so I know if you know it's real. But
Yeah.
like low key, I could do some. I was like, ah, because I see how big he is, and when he
Yeah.
went to lift it, he couldn't match you. So I don't know
Well,
if they were playing or whatever, but
I'm gonna say this: my brother is not weak. My brother's pushing. My brother,
exactly.
he's benching 300 as well.
And
So
I don't
like
want
with the
people to
video,
get that misconstrued.
yeah, don't get that messed up. My brother is definitely strong. He
Hmm.
but for the video, for content wise, we
Yeah.
just decided like we're just gonna keep. If we really actually do this, we're just gonna keep going until somebody taps. And I don't think our egos is gonna let us tap. So I was like, I'll get this video, you get the next one, and we'll keep switching off.
Amen.
So like we did that first video, and then honestly it went crazy. And I'm like, we need to do this again. And he was like, yeah. And the same thing happened again. 6,000 views, six
Hey.
thousand views, 200 likes. I'm like, bro, yeah, we got something going here.
Yeah, yeah, about to get into the billions. Another one I like
Uh huh.
is when like you guys are like you're spotting each other and like he's kind of like throwing it to you.
Yeah.
Like, so I like that. Like, so you're taking real life situations when it comes to like gym, and you spinning it to be funny. And we're
Yeah.
all you got a lot of people out there like, yeah, I've been there. Like, yeah, I've been there too. You know, when you
Yeah.
sitting there, when you at the gym, you know, I talked to my boy. He's hard body in the gym all the time. He's not a gym trainer. He's huge into fitness. He tells me he has days he don't want to go. You did a skit
Yeah.
about like when you're trying to get into the workout, you don't want to do it. That's
Yeah.
relatable. Or when you're trying to wait for that drop to come in with the music so you can get it
Yeah.
in. That's something I've done too. Like you wait for that drop, like boom, push it, boom, boom. So
Yeah. Trying to go on
it's
beat.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rapping then. Um, what are some tips that you could give to beginners that are starting out?
For content or
Oh, for working out.
honestly, man, what I would say is start small. Don't go in ego lifting, don't get hurt. I honestly would say like find yourself, like really use the gym to find who you are as a person because the gym can do many things. It can put you in the right direction. It can
Mhm.
clean your mental health. It can even tell you that this is the job for you. But go in there, try to learn yourself. Don't go in there doing what everyone else is doing. Don't go in there focus on everyone so bigger than me. I want to look like that, but I'll never look like that, bro. Focus on yourself. Go in there, work on yourself, work hard, and don't be afraid to ask for help because everyone in the gym community will help you. And
Amen.
if they don't, go to the next person because they will.
Mm,
Someone will help you.
mm.
And if
I love
not,
that.
follow Seth Miquael on Instagram, and I will help you.
He will help you. Sorry, I'm still coming. Fixing this code. Before I just lost train of thought, but I'm gonna keep it because we wrapping up soon. Your clients. What can new clients and existing clients, anybody who's gonna work with you, expect to get out of this journey with you? I know you talked a little bit about it, but like a little bit more. Someone who's looking into it, they don't know you now. They do, so they're gonna call you or they're gonna get in touch with you, and now you guys have a consultation. And I mean, what do they expect to get from you?
Honestly, you can expect a hard working motherfucker that's dedicated to you, your goals, whatever you want to achieve. I'm going to be there every step of the way. I'm hard on you, but I'm lenient. I understand you. I understand everyday life, and life happens. But the next day has to be better. I want us to improve every day. We're going to find a flaw. We're going to fix that flaw. And one foot and damn, one foot in front of the other each time. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for
Amen.
hard work and trying. This effort is key. That's all I need is effort. Just show up.
Show up.
That's all I
There you
need.
have it. And it's reasonable pricing. You heard the
Reasonable.
pricing. So I
Yep.
love that.
And I'm always willing to knock it down. I'm not here to just upcharge you for anything. I want to work with you.
Amen. Amen. That part. Let me ask, for people who cannot reach you in person, that's not in the local areas, how can they get services?
I'm virtual. We can do
Sure.
virtual, we could do FaceTime, we could do um Zoom, whatever you want to do. I also
Mm-hmm.
can give you a workout regimen that you can follow yourself.
Love
And
that.
I'm in the works of making my own website that's going to have me introducing the exercises that I give to you. So you're not just looking around and, oh, I don't know how to do this. Don't worry. You can either call me, watch the video that I sent to you, and it's
Mm-hmm.
going to show all that. In the works, it's coming soon. Don't worry.
Hey, no problem. So you got gym workouts, and this also is incorporated home workouts that you could do at home.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And that's currently without the website. You can do that.
Yes.
Love that. Yes. So I did tell you off the air because we was laughing. I got a surprise. I want everybody to do it. Well, it's a surprise more for me. Um, you know, I got some relationship weight, so I'm fat now. I'm fat. Yes. I'll be honest with myself. I'm fat. I was in shape for a little bit, but since I'm talking to people back at home, I'm getting upset with the damn. Like if they knew the before and after, like shit, man. So guess what? Me and you are going to do some sessions. That's what we're gonna do. We're
Let's
gonna
get
do
it,
it.
man.
Yeah,
Let's
that's what I'm
get it.
talking about.
Come on.
So
Let's
not only
get
was
it.
this an interview, this was a consultation.
This is
That's
a
what it was.
consultation. I
This is a
see.
consultation. Want to make sure that you are fit. I'm gonna
Awesome.
tie you out. I don't know what we're gonna do, but like, yes, we're saying it here because it's the truth. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how long. We do have muscle memory, but like we were discussing, like when you first starting out, don't expect to just snap in like that.
Yeah.
So I think for the first route, we'll probably do like a quick session just to see what my body could do. We'll talk about it, see what kind of workout we can formulate. I already have like a 90-day plan that I want, but it was something that I formulated just by mimicking workouts, but it was for my body at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know what my body could do at this point. That workout was like back in 2019. This is
Okay.
2024. So we're gonna see what
Awesome.
you could do. We're gonna keep the tab in it. This is not a workout channel, but I do like to keep people on the ends with vlogging and also just keeping the social services, human services, mental health. So we mixing. So that's what
Thank
we're
you.
gonna
Thank you.
do when we get off
Let's get
air.
it,
We gonna,
man. I'm
if
excited.
we can, if not today, we could talk about it in depth. We got each other's information, and we'll come
Yup.
up with a day where you're gonna put me on. I don't know if we're gonna record this, and we'll just watch me
We can
struggle,
have a
or we'll
fitness
keep
journey, man.
we'll
We can
keep
do
it
that.
private first because I don't want people to see me struggle. But however it's gonna work, I mean, if I'm gonna be a client of yours and take you on fully, we can show the befores and afters.
Yeah,
We'll
of
see how
course.
long we're gonna do this, what the conversation's gonna look like, and we'll keep people updated on both
Let's
sides and see
do
what's
it,
going
man.
on.
Let's
So
do
yes.
it.
So surprise people.
Thank you. Thank you. Yup. Let's get it, man. Yup.
So, with that being said, we are wrapping up. But before we wrap up, do you have any positive reinforcement, aspirations for anybody out there who's looking to get in fitness, who wants to be a fitness coach, or who wants to do content that's surrounded fitness? Do you have anything that you want to tell them?
Honestly, man, listen, whatever you want to do, just do it. Don't second guess yourself. Don't say, oh, I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. You're selling yourself short. Just do it. Don't be scared. Like I said, we're welcoming. We're always here to help. Just do it. Once you jump off and take those training wheels off, you're flying down that hill, man. Flying down that hill to go right up the hill. It's always ups and downs to this game. It's slow starting, but it's a fast track once you stay consistent, stay disciplined. Just
Amen.
go in there, head high, high hopes, and it's gonna work. Just have God
Okay.
in your life. I'm telling you, God is key. Have God in your life. Pray every single day. I pray
Amen.
every day, every morning. I'm telling you, and it works. God is with you. God is
Well,
real.
I wouldn't mind you sending me prayers because obviously we get prayers together.
We get prayers every
We in
morning,
certain
yup.
sense we get prayers. But I would be curious to see how this is gonna work with you. Like I want to see. Yeah, amen. Now, I'm just I'm just playing around. All right, so I would Seth, I would definitely leave all your description handles down in the description below. So anyone who's looking to get fit, get the mind and the body right, tap in with this brother. Make sure you tap in with him on the social media. He is funny. He's
Yes.
bringing it right now. I want you to
Thank
get him
you.
right now before you can't reach him because you know once people get higher, we can't be getting into these DMs and like trying to reach you because it's not just you. It's hundreds of people trying to inquire about bookings and trying to
Yup.
get in shape or just giving flowers. I'm noticing that it's not as easy as it looks when you're on the come up. It's easier to be accessible and be
Yes.
available. So keep that in mind. Catch them now.
Come on. Come on.
And with that being said, that concludes another episode of Let's Talk About It. You can catch all these episodes every week on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, iHeart, TikTok Shorts, Instagram Shorts. You can like, share, subscribe. And with that being said, love y'all, miss y'all, peace.